There's so many things that really touch me about Linda.
I guess the best thing I can say about Linda is certainly her MS does not define who she is.
I have a lot of admiration for Linda.
I've known her so long, and she has dealt so well with her MS.
I'll tell you what it's like for me to walk with a walker. I can lift up my legs and move forward, but I truly have to have the walker for balance.
I think that she has, over the years, accepted more of her limitations.
What I really appreciate about Linda is that she's real. That it's not like she has this saintly attitude toward the MS. She's been very honest about her feelings, that it's been really hard to live with it, and that at times she's hated it, and that she has wished that it was out of her life. And yet, even with her being real about that still she has found some way to be grounded and realize that this is her situation, and that she's learned how to deal with it with a real sense of dignity.
I live every day with MS. I wake up in the morning and I take a boatload of supplements to start. I never planned on doing it, something that I never thought that I would have to, but nonetheless, it is what it is.
I mourned all of the loss and everything, but by the time when I watched the video and saw exactly what I look like, even though I have been exercising so hard and I feel like I'm so strong, in reality, I'm not.
Linda and I share a little bit of a bond because I am a 3-year breast cancer survivor.
Back in 2008, I had gotten to the point with MS that I truly had tried everything they had to offer and nothing was working. And so I was looking at in-home healthcare. My mom got online and she found a test study that they were doing at Johns Hopkins. Dr. Brodsky had told me, don't expect to, as soon as you're done with the treatment, to get up and walk. He told me that, but I didn't believe it. I thought that as soon as I was done with the treatment, everything would be fine and I would get up and walk. But he was right, and I was wheeled out of the hospital. About day 12, I started losing my hair. And then as it was coming off in handfuls, then my stepdad went ahead and shaved my head. So I was truly bald. That was the hardest thing for me about the whole experience, was losing my hair.
She's never given up, that she has continually researched and tried to find things, new treatments that could possibly help her.
You know, her body doesn't function like it once did, but that energy's gone somewhere else. It's gone into who she is and her personality and her spirit.
Her attitude, I think, reflects other people's attitudes.
Then uphill the whole way, 2 miles of uphill. The crew that entertained me on the last
Travis, you gotta get over here.
Act like you're still pushing me.
Push her, Travis.
She does have struggles. She's honest about it. There are days she gets frustrated.
I wish that I didn't have MS, and there isn't any part of my being that is glad that I have it.
And, when I think of Linda, I think of courage, and I think of strength. There's so many courageous people out there, but really, when I have to think of courage, I think of Linda.
So Linda's learning to manage her chronic illness herself.
It doesn't matter how I was one day, I wake up the next day and I'm maybe back to the ground zero. I don't know. I'm going to keep my strength so that when a cure is found, I will be strong enough to be able to press on.
She is an inspiration to all of us, and I'm grateful that I've had the opportunity to know
When
her.
it's all played out, she still has MS, and she's dealt with it.
I look at her and I think it's the kind of attitude I wish I could have even in a smaller challenge in life.
My name is Linda Cox, and I have MS. I was diagnosed in 1995. I'm 48 years old and I live in Palmer, Alaska. One of the most important things that I've learned is how to have fun. I have learned how to laugh. I still wait for a cure.